It wasn't like a sugar daddy situation. It wasn't a like fling situation. It wasn't just for fun. It wasn't me taking advantage and getting my rocks off while he was doing everything for me and I was doing nothing. That was not the case. And if you were there, you would know. And I don't appreciate the family members that disrespected me at his funeral service because that was rude and uncalled for. Hey guys, I'm Deshawn Hollywood. If you didn't already know, your favorite bad bitch. And today, it's really lit. Hey guys, it is September 29th, about almost 1:30 p.m. and I am on my way to my ex-fiance's funeral. I am feeling so many emotions right now. Like I don't know who to call or who to talk to, so I just decided to turn on the camera and talk to you guys. Like this is the weirdest feeling I think I have ever felt in my whole entire life, and I've been trying to stay strong this entire time, but I feel like any moment now I'm just gonna like break down and I can't, like, oh my God. This is the first time I'm going to be meeting some of his family members in person. Like, I'm nervous about that. My heart is beating so fast right now. Like, if you guys could feel it, I feel like you can hear it. Oh my gosh. I've never been through anything like this. I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't know what to feel. Like, it's like, even though we weren't together, I still just feel like, this is someone I spent 3 years of my life with. Like, this is someone that I still remained friends with even after we decided not to date anymore. Like, those type of feelings and that type of situation, you can't just, like, throw it away. Like that's history of my life. There are certain things that him and I went through that I never went through with anyone else. There are certain things that like he taught me that I will forever have with me. Like I'll always take it with me. I'm just happy that he finally is going to be put to rest and be at peace. Like this has taken a long time, like this process. Usually funerals are a lot faster. If you notice from the time when I made my first video of him passing to like today's date, that is a very long time, but it is a different type of process when someone has family in a completely different country. So, that takes time to get travel from here to there. It's very expensive to figure out what exactly the plans are going to be. I'm just happy that, we finally get to put him to peace. And I don't know. I don't know if I'll, like, vlog throughout that. I don't really feel like that's the proper setting to do something like that. So I definitely won't. I may later on give you guys an update just on, like, what I'm doing, how I felt after the ceremony or whatnot. I'm actually late right now. It started at 1 and I don't know. It's really taken a lot just to get myself up and get out there and like call the Uber. The Uber is on the way now, so I'm on my way. Like I'm not stalling anymore, but it's from 1 to 5. So even though I'm late, like it's not like I'm missing. I don't even know what to say, honestly. But yes, I just wanted to get on here and say a little something. I will probably update you guys later. Yeah. Alrighty, guys, so I am back home and I have finished the service, of Colin's homegoing. And Now, I mean, I don't want to say anything negative. I don't want to put out any bad energy or anything like that. But now I know why I was so hesitant to go. Now I know why I was so reluctant to go. I know why, like, my anxiety was going crazy. It all makes sense now because I'm not gonna lie, guys. When I got there, I was not embraced the way that I thought that I would be. And I hate to say that, but it's the honest truth. Like, it truly is the honest truth. Like, I got there and I just playing it back in my head, I cannot believe the way that I was treated. I cannot believe the way that I was treated by people that knew me. I'm like, these are people that knew me. It's not like you did not know who I was. I mean, as much as you want to act forgetful, like, you knew exactly who I was. So it was just mind blowing to me. Literally, I got there and I went straight to the family so that I could give my condolences to them, so I could, like, hugs and kiss the whole nine. I literally stopped there. I approached his sister and I'm like, hi, how, like, I give my condolences. Like, I went in for a hug. No hug at all. Not embrace, nothing. And it was like, excuse me, I'm sorry, but I don't know who you are. And I go, really? I'm Deshawn. Like, I'm his ex-fiance. Like, and then everyone's telling her, like, oh, this is his ex-fiance. She goes, oh, I put my hand out because, maybe you're not a hugger. So I'll put my hand out to shake it. Nothing. She doesn't even shake my hand. And I'm like, okay, maybe she still doesn't remember. So then I say, oh, I'm like, you're so-and-so, and this is your wife, blah. Like, I say their names. I'm not going to say their names on here, but, like, I literally say their names. Nothing, guys. So I'm like, okay, wow, like, this is already how this is starting off. So I just walk away from them and I go and I start talking to other people that I knew and other people that knew me, and I'm hugging them and we're catching up and we're talking about our experiences and what we're going through at the moment and stuff, like the whole nine. And then I saw his best friend, and this was his best friend from his country. And her and I, like, we would always FaceTime all the time with Colin. Like, we would, like, wake up in the morning and we would catch them because I think they were either going to bed and we were just waking up, or if we were going to bed, they were just waking up. And we would always stay in contact through FaceTime. So, I went up to her and I was like, hi, Angie, how are... Oh, I said her name. I'm sorry. I was like, hi, how are you? I just wanted to give my condolences to you. I was like, I don't know if you remember me or not, but we FaceTime many of times. And she's like, oh, yeah, yeah. And nothing, no hug. Again, I tried to go in for a hug. I got nothing. I tried to handshake. I got nothing. Like, it was just so cold and rude. And I was like, I don't understand why everyone wants to be rude to me, as if I did something or as if I'm the cause or the reason to anything. Like, I just truly didn't understand. Even when Colin and I decided to split, we decided to split on our own terms, and it was our business. And it was nobody to blame for. It was, you decided to go your way, I decided to go my way. Like, that was that. So it's like, I don't understand why I'm getting so much attitude and so much sass from all of these people, because I really don't deserve it at all. Like, I was so blown. Like, I literally was ready to leave. I wanted to leave. I was telling people there, I was like, hey, I showed up, but I think I'm about to leave. And they all were like, no, Deshawn, like, Colin would want you here. He would want you to be here. Like, just stick it out. Like, please stay, blah, 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 blah. So I decided to stay for them. But truly, like, it was the most uncomfortable situation that I think I've ever been in, because I cannot believe how these people were treating me. Like, it was unreal. Like, I couldn't believe it. And if it wasn't for my true friends that I've met through Colin that truly understood us and knew exactly where I was coming from, like, it would have been horrible. but they made sure that I was comfortable. They made sure that I was supported. They made sure that I was okay. There was even one of his good friends that mentioned me in their speech and how like it was hard to look at me because it brought them to tears because they knew. So I was just like, you know what? That right there, that gives me enough. That says enough that I'm not even going to let the negative of this situation just take over everything as a whole. Because, like, there are people out there that knew that Colin and I, we loved each other, regardless of anything, regardless of any of the times we got into it, regardless of the times where we weren't the nicest to each other. We loved each other at the end of the day. And no one can take that away from us, regardless of what they want to think, regardless of what they want to say, any of that. Like, we were one, we were an item, and I just really don't appreciate it at all. I did everything in my power to be pleasant and kind, but it was so hard because it was like, really, like, seriously, like, wow, like, I'm just happy that we put it all to rest and that he can be at peace now because I did my part, and I will keep in contact with the people that I know, and the people that I know loves me, and like everything is copacetic. But other than that, I'm good. I'm good because I truly did not deserve that at all. That was the hardest thing I think I've ever had to go through in my entire life. Like, I've never lost someone that I used to date that I was with. We were together for 3 years. That's 3 years of my life that I will never forget, that I will never be able to replace any of that. So I don't know what people's interpretation of us was, but they have it all wrong. I don't even want to end this video on a negative note because I really thought that I was going to come back and have positive things to say, but unfortunately I don't. This is the real. And you know I'll always keep it real with you guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I was treated poorly. I was treated horribly. I did not deserve that. And everyone saw it and everyone witnessed it. And you know what? I got to talk to someone that was very, very close to us and that was always on the outside looking in with us. And she said some amazing things. And she let me know that I made the right decision in everything that I did in this situation. She let me know that I didn't do anything wrong and that she saw it. And everything that I used to say and no one would ever listen to me, she's like, I saw it. I noticed it. I witnessed it firsthand. And she said, I am a psychology master's. Like, she has a master's in psychology. She was like, that's my major. She's like, I know. She was like, so you don't have to explain it to me. So I was so happy to hear her say those words out of her mouth because I didn't think anyone knew. I thought everyone had the impression that I was just some young, spoiled fling or boyfriend that didn't care about anything. No. First of all, a fling, or if I was just spoiled, I wouldn't have put up with half of the things that I put up. He wouldn't have met all of my family. He met my grandmother, my mother, my aunt, my little cousins. He met everyone. So it wasn't like a sugar daddy situation. It wasn't a like fling situation. It wasn't just for fun. It wasn't me taking advantage and getting my rocks off while he was doing everything for me and I was doing nothing. That was not the case. And if you were there, you would know. And I don't appreciate the family members that disrespected me at his funeral service because that was rude and uncalled for. And you know what? I'm just going to get off of this because I'm getting upset and I can't even control it at this point. But I thank the people that noticed and acknowledged the fact that I was a good person to him and they saw that. And that's all I have for you guys. Like, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.